Welcome to this channel. Myself, Dr. T. Dipnath, a doctor of modern medical science, motivational speaker, and life coach. In this video, I'll talk about one of the important topic for the Neet PG 2023. Now, you already know that in any PG exam, the color coding is very important. One of the question definitely will be there from the color coding, and we have to know where actually these color coding are applicable, and we have to collect in a single paper so that in the before the exam we can read at once all the color coding system. So number one system, we already know that it will ask from the Foley's catheter. Second, it will be asked from the IV cannula. Now it is very usual that we get confused between the Foley's catheter size and the IV cannula size. So we have to read this topic simultaneously. Now we know in Foley's catheter there are so many franchise sizes, right? Starting from the 8 to 24. But it will be very difficult to remember all these Foley's catheter size. But remember, in the exam they will ask a particular size of this Foley's catheter. So you have to understand this. Now, if you remember, this only GORY, sorry, GORY. If you remember only this GORY, that is green, orange, red, yellow, it will start from 14, 16, 18 and 20. If they ask from the Foley's catheter, they definitely ask from this size only. So usually they ask from this size only. So you have to remember that GORY, which start from green and it's 14 size. Now you should not get confused between the green and gray. You have to remember this. In Foley's catheter, GORY, G means green, which corresponds to 14 number of French size of this Foley's catheter. Now the same size in IV cannula, it will be orange. So in IV cannula, you will study from 14 French, but you will follow this formula. That is OGGPBY. Orange, gray, green, pink. Now blue and yellow, it is for IV cannula. You can remember this. OGGPBY, that is for IV cannula. But in Foley's catheter, that is GORY, that is green, orange, red and yellow. So this is important color coding system. And another important color coding system, they will definitely ask, this is your kit, STD kit. So here is also you will come to know all this color coding, and you can remember it as GGW, BRYB. You have to remember this. Now here it starts from gray. Gray means it is kit 1, green means kit 2, white means kit 3, B means blue, and that B means black. That is blue, and last one is black, red and yellow. So kit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 STD kit color you have to remember. You have to remember at least this Foley's catheter color coding and IV cannula this color coding. In IV cannula, you have to study little extra. Like we know it is 14, 16, 18. Now they may ask about 17 size color, because this is newly added to the IV cannula, which is white. Another important question they may ask from the IV cannula, that in BCG, if you want to give BCG, which IV cannula you will prefer? In that case, you will prefer the violet color IV cannula, which corresponds to 26 gauge. Okay, so you have to remember 2 extra point for this IV cannula. Even they also ask about the rate of flow. The IV fluid you will give, what will be the rate of this IV fluid? That is also they ask, and they preferably they want to ask, in case of RTA, road traffic accident, you need to give a large amount of fluid in first time. So which cannula you will prefer? this question they usually ask, or they ask if you want to give blood transfusion, which type of IV cannula you will prefer. I think there are other color coding also, like pin index. If you go the color coding in a single page, then you have to remember the pin index also. This is also come with color coding. Like if they ask for N2, it is black color. If they ask N2O, it is blue color. So you have to remember all this color in a single platform. Now if they ask another thing from this color coding system, they may ask the vaporizer color coding. Vaporizer color coding. Now vaporizer color coding, like they may ask what will be the color of the halogen. Even they can give the vaporizer instrument, and you have to identify the instrument that is vaporizer with the color coding, whether it is halogen or any other else, right? Halogen, it is red. Isofluorine, if they ask for isofluorine, it is purple. If they ask for sevofluorine, then it will be yellow. At least you have to remember this. There are desfluorine also, which comes in blue, and enfluorine, which comes in orange color. Now if you want to read some extra on this color coding, you can go for this vaporizer color coding also. Even if there is a triage, in any emergency, in any disaster, we go for the triage. So triage, there are important colors. You have to remember which color get a preference, which color don't get preference. Now they may ask what is reverse triage. Reverse triage. So there is also color coding. You have to remember this. So at least if you read that much on the color coding system for the NEET PG 2023, definitely one question you may get correct. I think thank you so much.